Hello.
We're back.
Welcome to the Table Talk.
Yeah.
How are you today?
This is the day that the Lord has made.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
I'm gonna be joyful. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be joyful.
Welcome. This is the Table Talk. How are you today?
Fabulous. Good.
I'm Patrice,
I'm Rhonda. Wanda.
and we are here to inspire you, motivate you, and educate you.
Yes.
Rhonda?
So this topic is going to be called Don't Assume a Person is Acting Funny Because. Again, don't assume a person is acting funny because.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
We ready?
Don't assume a person is acting funny because they don't hang around you anymore.
Right. There could be several reasons why they don't. You know, their schedule
Right.
could be busy.
Right.
You know,
That's
they
good.
could take on other tasks.
Right.
Or they just have other things to do, but you can't assume, you know, that they're acting funny because they're doing some other things. Wonder what you think?
I agree with you, and sometimes when you go along with someone, you're not clearly thinking sometimes what they're saying. Because, for example, and I'm gonna just throw this in, my mom didn't raise us to just pick on people. If something wrong, they have different color socks, or they don't have a T-shirt on. She didn't teach us to pick at people, and I find myself sometimes in the past, not now. If I'm with someone and they begin to pick at someone, I begin to withdraw from them because I would feel if they're laughing and picking at them, they would do the same to me. And I didn't like that feeling. And it's really not bad to hurt people's feelings if you have the choice not to.
Right. So don't assume, y'all, if somebody's doing something else, don't just assume that they're acting funny. Maybe you need to pick up the phone and just say, hey, look, I hadn't seen you in a while. What's going on? You know, what's the 411? Let's find out what's going on. So don't assume.
Also, don't assume if a person start dressing better than you. They may never had that before, and it's
Right.
okay to get new things and be happy about it. So you shouldn't assume that they're acting funny. They're just happy about what they never had.
Absolutely. Y'all know we already said in some of our early videos, we love shopping.
Yes.
We love looking nice. We love looking good. So yeah, if somebody is, you know, they coming up and they look good, they looking better and they're dressing better, don't assume they acting funny. You know,
Yes.
just be happy for them. Girl, I like them new threads you got. If y'all still say that. Oh, I like them little clothes you got, that little outfit you got. But don't assume they're acting funny just because they bought something new or they're looking better. You know, be happy for them.
Yes.
Everybody deserve a come up.
Yes.
Wonder what you think.
And I think also, no one knows what they're praying to God for. They
Right.
probably say, you know, God, I want a new look this year.
Right.
I want to feel better, go shop. Nobody knows what they're asking God for. So when he bless them, just be happy for them. And then you tap them and say, what you doing different so I can get it too.
That's right.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ask them where they got it from. Go
Yeah.
shop where they shop. But this, don't assume they acting funny because they
Yeah.
looking nice. Be happy for them.
Okay. Also, like if a person that goes to the club and it's this person that they decide they don't want to go to the club with you no more. Don't assume that they're acting funny. They just looking at a different. They're looking at taking a different route. They just may not want to go out anymore, and that's okay, because you have a right to change your mind.
Yes.
So
Right.
it doesn't always mean that they're acting funny. They just choosing a different route.
Right, absolutely. And in life, we always have different things that's going on in our life, different openings, different opportunities. So if they're choosing to go another route, and maybe that scene just tired, you know, maybe they just don't want to do it anymore. And that's their right, that's their choice. Maybe they don't want to do the nightlife anymore. So, you know, people deserve to
Fishnet
make,
stockings.
they deserve to change their mind and make different choices. So if they're deciding they don't want to go out anymore, they don't want to do that nightlife, then let them have that. Don't get upset. You might want to look at your life and change yours. You know,
Yes.
you know what? People grow. Like my sister said, they evolve. So things change. So don't get mad at them and say they're acting funny. Let them grow.
And they also may be looking at, is this benefiting me? What am I
Right.
getting from here?
Right.
And just a possibility they may be avoiding becoming an alcoholic. You never know the little things that they're close to becoming addicted to.
Right.
So, you know, they just, like my sister said too, they don't want that lifestyle anymore. And what is it benefiting?
Absolutely. Some things just get old.
Mhm.
You just get tired of doing the same thing over and over. And, you know, maybe you need to find a different crowd that's doing something different. Somebody
Positive.
that's traveling, somebody that's seeing the world. Like I said, maybe they're getting tired of that old nightlife. You know, don't get mad at them. Don't say they acting funny. Find you some new adventures to do.
And let them fishnet stockings go.
Right. So don't get mad that she acting funny now. She don't want to go out with us. No. Let them grow. Let them do better things. Let them have a better life.
Right.
Like I said, maybe y'all need to find something else different to do. Y'all
Yes.
find some new adventures.
I agree.
Got another one?
Yeah. Also, don't assume if a person don't call you anymore that they're acting funny.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to look at the conversations that are going on, and they
Right.
may just want to change that. And sometimes they feel led to just step away
Right.
from that. But I don't think they're acting funny. Everybody's different, but I'm just saying you shouldn't assume. It's just they probably thinking things over and they doing what's best for them.
Right.
So I don't think you should assume they acting funny.
Right.
Just-
Never assume. You can just shoot them a quick text message. I've done it before. Hey, I hadn't heard from you in a while. Are things okay? I'm just checking on you. Just
Right.
simple as that. But don't just assume, because your mind will take you places.
It will.
You know, you'll see them out, or you'll see them on social media. She can post all this stuff, but she can't even call me back. You know, don't assume now. Just send them a little quick text message. You know, I haven't heard from you in a while. You know, is everything all right?
And they could possibly have
Right.
dropped their phone, lost their contacts.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it may be best. It may be
Right.
best to disconnect.
Right. Sometimes
I'm just saying.
sometimes they may be trying to disconnect.
Right. They may not be acting funny, but you know, a lot of stuff is time to break it off.
Absolutely.
So it could be that particular thing.
Right, and it may not necessarily be you that's the problem. Maybe they want to just do
Right,
something different.
right.
Sometimes when you get older, you start looking for different avenues. You just your appetite starts to change. You know,
Right.
you start getting more serious about where your life is going, like
Yes.
in investments and your
Yeah.
kids. And sometimes you don't have time for small-minded things.
Yes.
So you gotta, everybody gotta reevaluate some point in their life. What am I doing? Where am I going? Where do I see myself in the next couple of years? And sometimes it may take you breaking off from people, you know?
Exactly.
Sometimes it may be, but don't assume they're acting funny. Just like I said, shoot them a quick text message. I hadn't heard from you. Is it all good? And like I said, maybe you might be the person that need to change your life and change what you're doing.
Yep. That's all good.
Yeah.
Also,
Yep.
a person that you have been around or whatever that just cuss for the cussers, if they separate themselves from you because of that, again, don't assume that they're acting funny. They just, either they're probably not used to that or it just really not good for their ear sight.
Right.
So again, if they separate themselves because of that, just, I don't think you should assume they're acting funny. They just don't want all that deposited into their system.
Right.
Like if every word or almost every word, because that could just be damaging
Right.
and it's just, I'm just saying you shouldn't assume because they don't want to be around you. That may be why. Because every word or every other word is a cussing word.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why they can control the cussing
But don't.
when they filling out a job application, when they going to the doctor, when he's saying, how you feel today? Is the curse word coming out then? They taking your weight, vital signs, drawing blood.
That's true.
Is a cuss word coming out then?
No.
So everybody can control what they want to control when they want to control it.
Right.
But they should be sensitive enough that we don't want to hear it.
Right.
So give us the same respect that you get a doctor's office, the bank, when you fill out an application or a job application.
That's true.
Just take a note to be
Yep.
sensitive to the people that's around you all the time. You
Right.
know, it's just about respect.
Right. And like my sister was saying, it may not mean that they're acting funny. They just may not want to hear it. You know, you got to choose your circle wisely and choose your friends wisely. You know that old saying, birds of a feather flock
Yes,
together?
yes.
So if you got somebody who's, you know, in your circle or maybe at work and you doing all that cursing, maybe they don't want to hear it. It may not be that they're acting funny. That may not be their lifestyle. You know, you as a person, they may not think of you bad, but like my sister said, they want to guard what's going in their ears. They don't want to hear that all the time. They may have a household where they don't allow it in their household. So if they're coming around you and that's all you're doing, then yeah, they may separate from you because they don't want to hear it. So, you know, don't assume that they acting funny. It may just be that's not something they want to partake in.
And also another suggestion, if they can't stop cussing, just start quote scriptures. I bet you they hush then. I'm just saying you can come back, no, not tit for tat, but every time they curse, we say, okay, Jesus will. Or the Lord is my shepherd. We have a choice what we can say, but if we don't want to hear that, we're sensitive enough not to push our scriptures and belief on them. So
That's
it's
right.
just about respect.
Absolutely. Yep. Rhonda, you got any more?
No.
2022.
So that topic was what? Don't assume
a person is acting funny
because. Okay. All right.
Thank you for tuning into our channel. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
See you next time.
2022.